Hello there. This is Em here with a random video topic. I realize I haven't done videos in a little while, and I figured while I'm in a new kind of location, I figured I'd just tell you about a book that I am reading right now. And while you have a little scene behind you, I feel like it doesn't hurt to change up the scenery where I film. So anyway, right now I am reading a book by Dick Van Dyke. I don't know if you've seen like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang or Mary Poppins. Those are like probably some of the top movies I think people have seen him in. He wrote, I think he's written a few books, I believe. But I particularly am reading this book because I've had a lot of injuries and just ridiculous injuries, even in recent years. And I like to read things that are encouraging, and I like to read about things that are help me long term, help me think long term. I like to get tips from people. When Dick Van Dyke wrote this book, he was 89 years old, and I feel like for somebody who's 89 years old, they've lived. They probably have some pretty good tips to live way beyond the normal life expectancy. So I like to read about people like that. And he was very active. I think in the second Mary Poppins movie, in the second Mary Poppins movie, he was dancing and in his 90s, and it was really amazing that he's still so active. So anyway, the book is called Keep Moving, and I think it has like another part to it, it's like and other tips or truths and tips or something like that, tips and truths about aging. And he talks about how when he was filming, he starts off the book talking about how when he was filming Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, he had a really bad injury, and then that led to him finding out that he had arthritis all over his body. And really there wasn't much expectation for him to be able to move, but that was when he was 40 years old. And in the book he's like, and he just has not stopped moving since. And I thought that was really amazing because it just tells you so much about, I don't know, it just shows like the power of being able to go beyond that diagnosis that I was given. And so when I think about that, I think about my own injuries and things that I felt were so limiting. It's like, no, I can do what I can do and keep moving. So anyway, it's a book that I'm reading. I think I'm only 14% of the way through. I'm not speaking to the entire book, but what I did find is even just in that first part of the book, I already found it so encouraging. So I'm just going to continue to read this. And his thoughts on aging, because for some reason our society it thinks that, you know, life is over after such an early point in people's lives. And I think that's so absurd, or even the concept that growing older is a bad thing when it can be a great thing. And so I don't know, I think his perspective is very interesting, and I like to learn from people who have who've gone through life and have some things to share like that. So anyways, just a book, just something I wanted to share. And I hope you like the scenery. I was just trying to film someplace a little different for you. And yeah, so all right, I'll be back. I'm not doing my usual I haven't done the bi-weekly videos in a while. I don't think I will go back to that. I'm just gonna make a video here and there when I feel led to. But I want to thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, I hope you stay safe, stay well. My arm is starting to shake from holding this camera. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll talk with you later. Bye for now.